Hi everybody, welcome to Dreamscapes Decoded Tarot. This video is for the sign of Pisces. Cross watchers are welcome here, and I encourage you to watch my other videos pertaining to your moon and rising signs, as they could hold further messages for you. A little disclaimer before we begin: this is a general read, and it's okay if it doesn't resonate. Take what does, and just leave the rest. A little background about myself: my name is Leanne Mahalia, and I'm so excited to begin this journey with you. This project has been in the works for a very long time, and this is my very first round of tarot readings. Yay! Since I was young, I've experienced vivid prophetic dreams and visions and moments of deep insight that can often arrive before events unfold, offering guidance, sometimes warnings, or even just clarity. Over time, I've learned to honor these messages and interpret the symbols that appear in both dream time and waking life. These visions have shaped how I navigate the world, and now I'm here to help you do the same. The way that I usually read is intuitive, and Dreamscapes Decoded is a space where I blend intuitive messages, dream decoding, and tarot to offer grounded yet soulful readings. So whether or not you're here just seeking direction or looking for a deeper meaning, or just open to what the universe might be trying to tell you, you've found a home here, and I'm so grateful you found your way to this space. Okay, so I have been starting my readings with intuitive messages that I gained before starting the channel. There was a little bit of a background there. I actually started Dreamscapes Decoded as mainly kind of like a dream decoding channel, as I feel that's more kind of like where my talents lie. I specialize in kind of like decoding dreams, and that's mainly because it's been such a big part of my life. Dreams, I've had dreams ever since, dreams and visions ever since I can remember. A lot of them not so positive when I was a kid, just really warning me about very serious or very scary things that were going to happen, or like I've always been very connected to the female members of my family, and just kind of on a subconscious level feeling the things that they were going through, and sometimes that's most of the time that was very negative. So you know, as a kid those things can scare you, so that's kind of like why I specialized more when I started the channel in dream decoding. But the tarot reading is something that I found really interesting, and it kind of just over the past few years I've been pushed in this direction. And the way that I'm starting this reading today, I'm sorry, the cards are already pulled, but that was because for you, Pisces, during the shuffle, which I started to do before, I kind of like to give the cards a little pre-shuffle before I begin the filming. But as I was shuffling, the cards were jumping out, and I was like, oh my god, so like I had to take it. So I usually like to do the shuffle like when the camera's rolling. But for this one, I'm just going to go straight in because I thought I had some messages in what I was feeling before, but I feel like these ones coming through are a little bit more urgent. So I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna dive right in. Okay? So let's get to it. The first card that I pulled is these two here. Pisces, I'm seeing a lot of stuck energy. That's how I feel. A lot of stuck and a lot of like unknown. I feel like a lot is unknown to you right now. But you know what? That's your card. And that means something. Okay, so we're starting off in what could be perceived as a negative space. Alright, obviously this card does not look that great. Like, yeah, it doesn't look that great, but I just feel like this is saying that there's a lot. The way that I'm seeing it right now is you're standing there and you're holding on to a line that's connected to a cloud, and that cloud is quite gray. But As with anything, weather, earth, seasons, there's a cycle. So that's not going to be around for long. Once you get clear, you see there's moon and sun here in this card. And once you get clear, and once you understand yourself, and you understand the abundance in both wisdom and physical, in both mental and physical, that you possess, you're going to move on. You're going to move on. You're no longer going to see this cage around you. I think that's just an extension of this. I think you're no longer going to see that cage around you. You're turning the wheel. You're turning the wheel for the better. And once you turn that wheel to the positive, okay, there's a lot of perspective in this as well. So I think a lot of this is changing your perspective too. You may feel like that cloud that you're holding on to is dark, gloomy, that you can't see past it. You know what I mean? But change your perspective. You're holding on to something quite unique. And I think it's unique, just that tether that I'm seeing to that cloud as well. It's like a tether to the divine. And I think whatever's up there, you have the ability to flip and change. I think it's really interesting that this aspect shows up twice in your read as well, sun and moon. And I think it's a choice. I think that you can choose to stay in the dark. But here's the thing, who would want to do that? Why would you not choose the light? Why would you not choose the sun? Choose the sun, choose the light, choose the positive, choose to see these things in a positive light. That's when the offers come in. That's when the circle is closed. That's when the loop is closed. And that's when you move on to greater abundance. Yeah. Hermit. Being inside of yourself. That's not necessarily a bad thing. To be inside of yourself, take a moment, step inside of yourself, take a moment, take a second, take a week, take a month, take some time off, be inside of yourself. Take a weekend. Say no to the phone calls, say no to the club, say no to the bars, say no to your friends for a second, and just take a second to be inside. That's when more clarity arrives. That's when you start to understand these cups. That's when you start to understand yourself. That's when you start to understand these questions that you had. And you're looking at that cup now as no longer a burden, but it's filled with answers. That's when you find your strength. That's when you're no longer afraid. She's got her hand in the lion's mouth. She has tamed her fears. That's when she's no longer afraid. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm saying he, she, like it. I'm not linking this to any gender in particular. It's just the way that I talk. I feel like it's the energies that I'm reading here. But that's when you step inside of yourself. This is a card that pertains to you. Pisces is the moon. I love the crayfish. But yeah, this is you. You have dominion over your world. Once you understand this is your main block here. This is your main block. And once you overcome this, you move forward with your wisdom and your intuition. That's when it spirals out. You make that choice. And that's when it spirals out to you becoming your best self. Wow, I feel like these messages are really clear. Usually if there's a lot that I'm getting, it's going to come through pop, 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 pop like that. But in this instance, one vision, and that was in the beginning here, that pertained to these cards, you holding on to that cloud. But once you flip the script, once you flip your perspective, and you have the power to do that. We all have the power to do that. Don't ever think that your reality controls your perspective. It's you, your perspective. You control your perspective, which changes your reality, okay? And once you get a grip of that, once you understand how profound you are, and you change that script, that's when you journey towards your abundance, your love, your light, yourself. Wow. Pisces, this was a really clean, clear, easy read for you. It's fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to pull from my goddess deck. I'm going to shuffle off camera because I'm very bad at shuffling and I don't want you to laugh at me. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what this says. Okay, I hate shuffling, but that's fine. We're looking for those answers for Pisces. Here you are. 4 cards down. You're 4 cards down. Here, this one. Kali. Oh my god. Okay, I'm laughing just because of what it says. Okay, let me talk a little bit about this. I love this deck. I just got it. This is the Goddess Oracle deck. And I don't know, when I saw it online, I was just like, yes, that's the one. And you want to know why I love it? Because every time I pull from it, it just instantly says exactly, it just confirms everything. Listen to this. I embrace the light and the dark. Together they make me whole. Hello. Taking all of your knowledge, embracing the dark, taking that and moving forward with it, understanding it, moving forward with it, to you, to the moon. Here it is, linked. Kali's confirming. That was probably one of the easiest reads I've ever done. Such a clear message. And it came through so clear. This is what I love about this. This is for you, Pisces. I really hope you like the read, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that you like the read. If you did, like and subscribe. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Obviously, like I said, this is my first round of tarot readings that I've ever done. Not like ever. I just mean for YouTube, but this is my first round. I'm really hoping that you guys resonate with it, and I'm really hoping that you guys take away messages, because for me, this is so much fun. I'm loving doing this for you guys. I'm hoping to build a whole dreamscape, a whole community where everybody can come together. What I want to do eventually, I saw a whole vision for this, is sit down, be able to offer a space where people can come, collaborate, talk about their problems, and come to some useful resolutions. Meet people from different corners, different aspects, different journeys, and just learn new things that will help them improve their lives. That's what I want to build for you guys. So I 1,000 times appreciate if you clicked on this video and help support the growth of the channel. Love that you're here. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great one, Pisces. Bye.